I think I just proved MatPat wrong. Also, before this video starts, I use two different mics, so if it's a bit different, I'm not sorry. So let me give you some context. A couple days ago, I was playing Fnaf VR, and this is how it went. I got a light! Don't do it! While playing Fnaf 3, I found the rarest thing in the game, Coffee Robot, or as I like to call him, Coffee Man. Why are you here?
I don't know, man. Stop.
Why
How am I supposed
are
to
you
know?
here? And to my understanding, most people just pass them off as just an Easter egg in the game.
You see how I can't scan myself? It's 'cause I'm priceless.
Or you're not worth anything.
Oh.
But why have him in the game with no rhyme or reason to actually having him in the game? So I looked up the odds of finding him in the game, which brought me to the fact that he also shows up in everybody's favorite game, Fnaf World. Which then also got me thinking why they would put Coffee Man in Fnaf World. So I looked up how to get him, and you get him through completing an unfinished spin-off game called Fnaf in Space, or Fnaf 57, towards the end of the game. But then you can also find Coffee Man in this haunted Halloween woods area, which reminds me of Fnaf Curse of Dreadbear DLC for Fnaf VR. What are you doing here? I don't know. What are you doing? I'm being scary. You just look stupid. Shut up. Just let me do my thing. Okay, fine. So with all this in mind, I got curious between the coordinations between the two games, which led me to the book of all answers, Fnaf Ultimate Guidebook, where I was looking through to try and find him in Fnaf VR, which led me to something that devastated me. Hey, are you tired of waiting for my army of chickens to animate for me? Go faster, no one gets a break. Well, I created a Discord server, so if you want to see exclusive sneak peeks of videos, notifications when I post, or potential streams or events on Discord to join me in. Or if you just want to talk and hang out, go join the Discord through the link in the description and become part of the chicken coop. And if you're enjoying the video so far, please consider subscribing. Now, back to the video. What I read was that the Coffee Man character was just in an older game of Scott's called The Desolate Hope, which made me doubt that the reason that people said nothing about him was because, well, there was no reason to him at all. I kept searching for something, anything, and I mean anything. Aha! There's a stain on the floor. What does that mean? Yeah, I got nothing. I kept hitting dead ends, and maybe this whole thing was a bust. But then I decided to go back to the tapes, and tape number 13 said it all.
They lied to us. They lied to all of us. They told us that the whole point of this VR game was to undo the bad PR done by a rogue indie game developer who supposedly made up a bunch of crazy stories that tarnished the brand. But that's not true at all. In their haste to develop this VR game and clear their name, they sent us some things I don't think they intended us to see, such as a hard drive containing emails between Fazbear Entertainment and a certain indie developer. Fazbear Entertainment hired the game developer. Those indie games were designed to conceal and make light of what happened. This isn't just an attempt to rebrand. It's an elaborate cover-up, a campaign to discredit everything.
Now, I know what you're thinking. What? FNAF World isn't canon, but I think that is now proven wrong. See, this whole time, most people are thinking what they're talking about for the games the rogue indie developer made was talking about the main games leading up to the one, which is a valid argument and you can agree with, but I think that what they're really talking about here is FNAF World. The game's so strange, it's aware it's a game hated by everyone, and here's why. And it's better than saying all games up to that point are not canon. MatPat. And sure, yes, it makes some level of sense. One thing I think MatPat glossed over is how different the game stories of the main games and FNAF World are. And I bet you, if you ask anyone if FNAF World is made by Scott, they would say no. And that's the point. Here's why. Also, you should go watch his videos. For there may be one person who hasn't watched them. Him and his team are amazing at what they do, and that's what inspired me to make this. But anyways, in Tales from the Futureplex 2, Haps, in the first story, it talks about a guy, aka Scott, hired by Fazbear Entertainment to make their games. And to make them scary, they made the person making the games, aka Scott, go insane by using sound illusion discs to make them see scary things that aren't really happening. And you would think that that means that he made all the games, but nope, he only made the first 3 or 4 games, not including FNAF World. Which implies that Scott, the game developer, and his game/books didn't make all the games. He only made the first couple games in the story. And you could say that he stayed in his fake world, which he did, but he also made the games based off of scary hallucinations, and FNAF World is nothing like that. It's not meant to be a scary game. So, in the FNAF universe, Scott didn't make FNAF World. In fact, Scott was a rival of the person that made FNAF World. Hold on, before you go and type that comment or go to MatPat saying I'm the dumbest person and he needs to tell me why I'm so stupid for thinking this, bear with me. In FNAF 57, there are lines using Scott's face saying, "How did you access this game before release?" Or saying, "You want to stop me from what? Making crazy spin-offs?" Or, most importantly, saying, "So you're here to stop me," ultimately showing that Scott didn't make FNAF World. Scott's the rival of the creator of FNAF World. The creator of FNAF World is using his stuff against him to make fun of him, to make him show him what he is doing. And by that one line of saying, "So you're here to stop me," saying that the creator of FNAF World is trying to put an end to Scott and his games. Fazbear Entertainment wasn't hiring Scott. They were hiring the creator of FNAF World. Holy crap, I finally finished a video. Isn't that insane? It's 1 in the morning, so I'm gonna have to be pretty quiet, but hope you enjoyed it. I think I'm gonna do more of these because I enjoyed making this. Also join the Discord below. It's in the description. Just scroll down, and always remember to name your firstborn child after me. And thanks for watching.